What's up guys, Dan here, and today I'm going to show you the best method for determining when is a good time to hire somebody. So whether your business is very small or you're starting to get up in people, maybe you have a handful of people, it can be hard to know when you can afford to bring on a new hire. Now, when you're first starting out, it's maybe fairly obvious, like, oh, I need this person. This is the biggest bottleneck in my business. I need to hire them, right? I know I have the money, that kind of thing. But as you start to get up in size and in people, like for example, in our business now, we have just shy of 20 people, and it can be difficult sometimes to determine if the business is making enough money to support the additional help. Because, as you know, if you've been in business for any length of time, a lot of these choices are very chicken and the egg-esque problems. Do we bring on another person so that way they can help make us more money? Or do we have enough money to bring on this person? And unless you have, a widely profitable business where you're making, money hand over fist, and you can just afford to, pay out of cash and buy these people, it can be difficult to determine, especially if your margins are even, in the single digits or maybe even just a little bit higher. There's not, for anybody that's been in business for a length of time, generally unfortunately, the profit it's really not that profitable sometimes. And there's good months, there's bad months if you're in a cyclical business, anything like that. So I'm going to teach you a tip to help you kind of determine a good way to know if your business can support another body or not. Okay, so the best method that we found is actually using a revenue per head method. Okay, so for example, a good bench line is your business is making $250,000 in top line revenue for every person that's in the business. Now, you may have to adjust this for your business. Now, this is a business that's paying people, $70,000, $80,000 a year, probably doing a lot of services, right? So you may have to adjust this depending on your type of business, what your margins are, all that good stuff. Whether you're selling products, whether you're selling, services or hot air or whatever you like. So that's the kind of a good bench line is to gauge, okay, we're making $1 million, right? This business can, $1 million a year, that is, this business can support 4 people, including the owner. So then when you start making, in this example, like say you started to make, $1,250,000 a year, right? And you still have 4 people, then you know that the business has gotten to a point where you can afford to bring on a 5th person to help the business grow even faster, right? So, maybe your number's higher, maybe your number's lower, but basically what your goal is to, try to get as much out of the people you have and, shoot that number up. So say you have 4 people, right, including yourself, and you're at $1 million, right? Your goal is to push those 4 people to get the business to, $1,250,000 or $1.5 million, and that way that you're going to be bringing in more money, you're going to be making more profit because you're supporting less payroll, you're paying less people to make that additional money, and then you're going to have the extra cash reserves and the extra cash flow in order to bring on additional help to help grow the business even faster. So use that as your benchmark. It's a simple equation of revenue divided by heads, and then use that, try to push up that revenue as high as you can with the people you have. And then once you get to those milestones where you're making, say, $250,000, or you're making $1.5 million, and you have 4 people, now you can probably afford to hire a 5th or even a 6th person to help grow your business even faster. So that's it. A quick example, the business that I am in, we actually, we scaled up very quickly over a period of just a few months. We hired on a bunch of people, and it was probably a mistake because we did not use this strategy. We did not look at our revenue that we were making per person. We were not planning for any lull months, and we actually had a few lull months, and cash flow got really tight because we had too many people for the size of the business. And if we would have looked at that metric and figured out, okay, we cannot support people at the revenue that we're going to, and so we're not going to make these hires yet, and we're simply going to, we're going to squeeze more out of what we have. Guys, I'm sure there's inefficiencies in your business, there's inefficiencies in the people you have. You can definitely get more with the right goals, with the right alignment, with the right leadership. You can push your team to do a bit more, or be more creative, be more efficient, maybe not even working more hours, but just creating better systems, getting better customers, all that kind of stuff to push that number up, and that's going to give you a good governor on how many people you should have, what the right size of your business is, and and all that good stuff. So guys, if you thought that was confusing or if you got a lot of value from that, go ahead and leave a comment down below, hit the like button, and subscribe for more value like this. Check out these other videos right here or right here, and I will see you in the next video.